Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I could feel my blessings, they around the corner. I know the better days ain't need much longer. Cause I'm just present, focused, think I need to get out. 40s, 24, thank you, Lord. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the lead. But we bout this function, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the valley, you know what it is. Échale ganas.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Looking at the starting five for Boston, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, we've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the four. And you want to talk about having shooters in your lineup, not only sporting Larry Legend, but they have Curry as well.
And you talk about fear from a pair of shooters. Nobody has ever struck as much fear into defenders as Curry and Bird. They are nightmares to try and locate, much less find both of them on the floor.
You know, with Bird and Curry on this team, they are both savants when it comes to the game.
Well, you know, beyond the shooting, they're both great basketball minds, B.A. They have great awareness and feel for the game. And these two make offense just look easy. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Atlanta. And here's Curry for three. Counted from distance.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Curry. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Aldridge. The steal. Takes the three. Bird, that's good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Tipped away. It was stolen by Lillard. He goes up, and he lays it in on the break.
Yeah, great to see Lillard work hard on this end and then being rewarded for his efforts on offense.
Here's Pippen. It's a 6-point game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Pippen, defended by Lillard. Aldridge passes to Malone. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter, and it's good for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Drills it from deep.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Bird. The rebound by Atlanta. Lillard left side. There's the 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And Boston calls time here. And Atlanta making a change here. Davis is checked in. Green's checked in for Boston. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Boston trails by 10. Puts it up from the high post. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 6 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Bird. Over Lillard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Now here's Davis. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Deflected. On the break. Here's Wilkins. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Pass to Wilkins. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Atlanta leading by 6. Now here's Lillard. From deep 3-point land. And he stays with it. He takes it in. Back to Curry. For 3. And the 3-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Pippen, no good. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've got a 9-point lead. From outside, off the mark. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pippen, pass to Green. Here's Wilkins. Embiid covers. The 3. Wilkins, good. Wilkins has got 5 points. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Embiid with it. Banked it in off the glass.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Boston, they've got P.J. Tucker, Green out there with Buzelis, and it's Wilkins in at the 1 spot. Back to Paul. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. Tucker inside. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Malone. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Malone's got his first 2 points.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Worthy, and out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Boston trails by 6. Pass to Wilkins. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul, and Boston calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is, and every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Malone. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boston shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
The line for the Celtics, Karl Malone, taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Thompson. This one for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Malone. He's guarded by Anthony. And he drives in. Malone can't get it to go. Three-pointer, Anthony. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Wilkins. 5 points in the game. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Man, good whistle there.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Boston making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Boston trails by 11. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Pippen, over Paul. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Ewing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half of basketball. Aldridge down low. Still without a bucket. Goes back up. Here's Bird. Aldridge passes to Bird. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Atlanta leading by 13. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Pippen. Paul with a steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Into the lineup for Atlanta, James Worthy.
So it's Boston now. 15-point game. Pass to Aldridge. 1:07 left to play in the half. Here's Pippen, defended by Lillard. Pippen, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Atlanta leading by 16. For three, here's Lillard. And Tucker pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Count it.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Curry. And Tucker pulls it down. Boston trails by 14. Here's Pippen. No points so far. Knocked loose. Here's Worthy. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
There's 6 seconds left in the second period. Here's Aldridge. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Attention to center court. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, sorry. Let's hear it for the participant.
about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Atlanta leading by 16. Stephen Curry is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Bird in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Lillard.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And for the Celtics, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Malone in at the 3, small forward. Now here's Lillard. Launches a 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Malone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Boston calls time here.
Let's be the Dolphins. Your welcome answer.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bird passes to Pippen. From the line. Jump shot is good that time. Pippen's got his first basket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And here's Curry for 3. Bogut pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Celtics, Larry Bird.
Both good from the line that time. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. The 3. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 9 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Bird. The wide open shot is on the money.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Now here's Embiid. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Malone. And here they come. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. From deep. Knocks down the triple. He's got 12.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Bird. He's covered by Curry. And it's Bird missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Boston on offense.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Pippen. To the right side. Here's Malone. Pass to Pippen. Tries again. Bogut gets a bucket. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The 3 from Curry. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Pippen. The rebound by Atlanta. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. One minute left in the third quarter of the game. So it's Boston now. Here's Pippen. Pass to Bird. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. On target from range. Pippen's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lets a floater go. Pass to Bird. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Boston on offense. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Davis in at the 4. The ball's knocked loose. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
That free throw good from Davis. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Green. Pass to Bird. Down low. It's tipped. Thompson outside. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall.
Want to see a perfect jumper? Just watch Klay Thompson.
Thompson's gone 2 for 2 so far from three. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
So it's Boston now. Now Green. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And Paul gets it to go.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Green against Paul. Here's Wilkins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Paul for three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Wilkins. Here's Bird. And it's blocked by Irving. Outside Davis. Drives to the hoop. On the wing, Thompson. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Boston. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And it's Bird missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Irving for three. Connects from downtown. Irving's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside, Green. Pass to Wilkins. There's the double with Thompson. Wilkins, the pass to Green. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Bird. Green with a screen on Irving. Here's Bird. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Davis. Paul for three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
You just gotta appreciate Paul's shot selection. Knows exactly when he should fire.
Paul's gone 3 of 4 shooting from three. Inside, here's Tucker. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Paul for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Green. Here's Wilkins. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's a three from Paul. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And it's Green missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Thompson for three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Green. 29 seconds left in the fourth. He was all alone on that one.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's a three from Paul. Sinks it from distance.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
So it's Boston now. Outside, Green. Launches it. Nails it from three.
3 points.
Outside Davis. Irving with a deep three. Off target. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying,